Hi, we're the Three Gigs, Three Guys in Glasses. I'm Craig. This is
Paul. I am the subcontractor.
and
Jim, I'm the general contractor.
and I'm playing the owner. And we're doing a short definition video today about liquidated damages. So, who wants to take a stab at what are liquidated damages?
It's a definition in the contract of a penalty for late delivery of the project.
It's a time.
It's a time, the start of the project to an agreed end date, and if I don't make it by that end date, every day after that, I am penalized by a certain amount stipulated in the contract.
Predetermined amount for every day that you're late on the
Delayed.
project, delivering the project to the owner.
And why go to that effort? Why not just if you're late, we'll figure out what the damages are.
So the whole point of a stipulated damage is that it helps us to manage the risk of that, so that everyone knows and can prepare for that all along the way. It's helpful to the owner because the owner knows that their costs are going to be covered for the operation of their building or the facility. It's good for the contractor because they can obviously plan on entering into the contract with confidence. It's good for, I think it's just good for relationships as opposed to trying to fight about it after the fact.
Yeah, but how they get created is nowhere fair at all from the owner's perspective, I'll tell you that. Because to really assess what my damages are for being late, they would never agree to that sum of money because they just don't want to recognize, how hard my life is. So I automatically have to discount my damages to make it a number
Something
that
that's palatable.
can be palatable and work. So
But you're the rich developer who's making tons of money on the building.
tons of money, and every penny goes into my pocket. Thank God I don't have a bank. I don't have investors. I don't have multiple insurance companies. It's a beautiful life.
But I can understand your point. I really do. I can probably in more of this than any other situation. I can put my feet in the shoes of the owner. Quite
Thank
frankly.
you. I appreciate that. Empathy and sympathy from a subcontractor. Why can't general contractors be more like subcontractors?
We have to give them empathy.
But that's to reinforce the concept.
There's so much empathy I can hand out.
That's to emphasize to reinforce the emphasis of the liquidated damage as opposed to real what I call real damages. I don't want any part of your real damages.
Right.
I want you to stipulate what that is, and then we'll just go with that.
Okay, so I'm going to have a figure in mind. It's going to be a daily, weekly, monthly, minute.
Yeah, whatever
whatever
within
it is.
the contract. If I don't deliver,
You're going to have a number in mind. It's going to be significantly less than mine. We have to come to terms with what that is. For a lot of projects, I see, $500 to $1,000 a day penalty. Sometimes it's a little more than that. I think you've seen some stepped.
Yes, it's graduated amounts.
Graduated.
30 days, it's X. After 60 days, it's X times 2. After 90 days, it's X times 3.
So we overcome that. We put it in the contract. It's done and done.
and it's
We don't-
liquidated.
and it's
That's the whole point of it, right? Once it's charged to the general contractor, it's done. And
Right.
you don't want to come back and
Right.
try to get the consequential damages of that delay or any of the additional costs that you would have tried to negotiate up front.
And then how do you, if I'm nicking you
So if you assess
$2,000
me,
a day?
I'm just going to assess him, that's for sure. He
Yeah.
caused it.
I get my fair share.
He gets his fair share. What we do is we would typically try to assess it to the responsible parties who are involved in the delay.
Okay.
And
So
then
if-
I'll fight to
the
say I'm not responsible.
utilities guy
That'll be
was-
between he and I.
Yeah.
And since we've done this right up front, we've agreed in the contract, we're going to be civil about it. This is a delay is going to cost us. Then why do we end up going to arbitration on so many projects and arguing about liquidated damages and delay?
Sounds like a case for a longer discussion.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
The bottom line is it's a good way to start to try and capture this. I think the trick is since it really is a time delay, everybody needs to do a really good job of keeping all the parties informed.
Yeah.
Maybe that does lead to a clean ending where everybody agrees to pay.
Exactly.
Okay, that's our take on liquidated damages in construction contracts. Thanks for watching. 3 gigs, and we'll have another topic for you soon.
We're out.